Alright, hello everyone. My name is Ty. I have some psychic insight for you regarding coronavirus and the future of it, Donald Trump, etc., the elections, how it's all kind of interwoven in some sort of way, I suppose. Um, I know some of you prefer my live readings, but unfortunately, this one I already started doing, and as it was coming to me, I just started writing it down. So I'm going to go ahead and read my notes from this written reading. I wrote coronavirus going down, and I mean that as in like the near future. I don't see it going too much higher. Um, in other words, sometime soon I see it going down. I also see it staying there for a little bit and kind of like starting to go down, and then it kind of like almost curves and like almost flat lines again, and then it goes back down again. Um, but after it does that, it starts to like almost come to a flat line again, and seeing it just going like pretty much almost, I mean, not straight down, but pretty steep down, almost completely, but still like having a little bit. I don't see it just vanishing. Of course, there'll be some cases here and there for a good long while, is the way that I was seeing it. Donald Trump speculations about the coronavirus will be inaccurate. I saw him like with a magnifying glass, like looking through it, like, not literally, but that's what I was seeing. Um, and I'm seeing him being a little off and his numbers not really being quite accurate. I saw that schools will be affected with the virus spreading to kids, but it won't have like too big of a overall effect on the economy or people in general. I don't see it spreading like crazy because of people going back to school. I see it spreading and some kids getting positive. I'm seeing it affecting them on some level, and it being just like the way I saw it was it's like a depressing kind of energy. But I didn't see like lots of death or anything like that. And it does look like if we put it off just a little bit longer, it would be less, less of an issue in the school system for the kids getting infected. However, I'm not going to get into politics whether or not it makes more sense to put it off or not. It's not what I'm here to discuss. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. I saw Trump signing paperwork and celebrating the economy in some level or on some level because he is, um, basically being seen as successful on some level. I'm seeing that coming up in the future because so far it's been kind of the opposite, but I do see that shift coming. Um, I'm seeing more support for Trump coming up than the polls show, and it's like a close like battle in the election is how I'm seeing it. Like I'm seeing Biden being very confident he's gonna win, and like condemning Trump, and like this is in the future. Um, and I'm seeing Trump not being so confident. But I'm seeing what looks like the polls not really reflecting exactly what's going on, and there's like this last minute surprise where Trump kind of like bounces up, and he could he could actually win, is what I'm saying. Like I actually would not be surprised if he won. In fact, I kind of think that he might win, um, although I could be wrong. So when I looked at the coronavirus and how it's affecting people, what I saw was that it was affecting the heart, the liver, and the kidney. And things that I was seeing that could help were eating broccoli, spinach, and greens. I was seeing apples like over and over, like even apple pie was showing up, just like apples, however you can get apples in. Grapes were showing up, and one thing that seems kind of almost irrelevant, but it was showing up was being in nature, like being not necessarily like in the forest, but like going out to a park and sitting on the grass and like you could say meditating or just kind of being by yourself um, and just really enjoying the scenery of nature. And somehow that was showing up for some reason to help with coronavirus. So, you know, I'm not trying to make sense of these things. These are just what I'm seeing. I also got that demulcent foods such as like lentils and flax seeds, things that can kind of create like a moistening effect when you add water to it. Um, those types of foods I was seeing are good for the intestines, for dryness, and I don't know how any of this makes sense within the science of coronavirus. I don't know if anything I'm saying makes any sense whatsoever, but that's just what I was seeing. So, demulcent foods. Demulcent is also a term used in herbalism. There are also demulcent herbs that potentially could be beneficial too, although what was coming up for me specifically was demulcent foods. One thing that did come up that was interesting was don't eat rabbit. And I don't know why, but so don't eat rabbit or gamey meat. But specifically rabbit was what I saw. Although I think that the rabbit kind of represented more than just rabbit, but just like maybe wild gamey meats. I don't know if maybe they can contract the virus or if it's just, holistically doesn't help the body detoxify or battle the virus off somehow. I'm not sure. But that was showing up for me when I was asking for answers here. I was also seeing that after coronavirus, or kind of during it, towards the end, in the future, in other words, related to coronavirus, people will try to push back to normal, to being normal, back to how things were before. Um, but the old patterns will not work at all, like, not possible. People will be learning to be more centered within themselves, which is a positive. Um, but the old system is falling apart. Absolutely, I'm definitely seeing that. And there are new ways of being for people. Self-sufficiency. I wrote self-efficiency replaces commercialization. Broken economy. So I think the economy is just like doomed. Not like end of the world doomed, but like, not good. I was saying family and groups of people. You could call it like a commune kind of scenario of people banding together and forming groups and having somewhat of a distrust for other people. I was seeing mischief, like mischievous, sneaky people um, doing things due to, I wrote, loss of faith in the system because of the broken economy and whatnot. And like, I think it's more than just the broken economy, just like a lack of faith in the system for whatever reason. I was seeing theft and just a general lack of resources and things of that nature. Factories will shut down. More demand for local community sourced resources. So again, kind of like commune, people forming groups to kind of get by. see things kind of heading more in that direction. Alternative living conditions become more popular, more focus on communities, less focus on big business, economically creative lifestyle. So I guess people becoming more creative with their livelihoods, I guess you could say. Government helps build small businesses and less corporate focus. So I was saying like that could be like government handouts to helping small business, or like the government giving more incentive financially for starting a new business. Like if a new business, or if somebody starts a new business, they'll like give them some money and like give them some insurance or something like that to help the businesses get back on track, is what I was seeing for the future. If Trump wins, either candidate would have to abandon the plan, or would have to abandon their plan. Like, I see Biden having some like very specific plans he wants to follow through with within his presidency if he gets elected, which I'm thinking Donald Trump will probably be elected. I said that like 2 months ago in a different video, and since I made that video, I've kind of gone back and forth, and then there is some times where I was like, I think Biden might actually win it. Yeah, so these plans that they have for what they want to do, I don't see those being possible with the future and how things are going to go with the economy. I was seeing Trump, if he wins again, which I think he might, being depressed and making compromises. And Biden, if he wins, I saw him just like being really confused, not knowing what to do, and kind of wanting to actually run away from the responsibilities because he had his plan and it got derailed, and he's like, what do I do now? So I saw an image of pipes breaking, those like pipes of the system breaking, and politicians panic. Gardening for food is on the rise, like people making gardens. Simplistic pleasures in life make a comeback, like playing games or just little things that, going out, like, I don't know, like skipping a rock on water, or I was seeing those paddle with the ball where you hit like people doing stuff like that, just outdoorsy, simplistic pleasures in life, I guess you could say. And less focus on celebrities and the media. So I think that's a positive thing. That's my opinion. So although the system is crumbling down and whatnot, I see other things kind of replacing it, and people kind of more community oriented, and less kind of in this like TV land controlled by major corporations, and people kind of taking that power back is what I'm seeing for the future after coronavirus. So those are the positives. So I'm going to leave it on that note. So thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you want to be notified, click the notification bell, and if you want to make sure you actually get notified, click all notifications on the notification bell so that you actually get notified for all of my videos. Otherwise, you might not. Yeah, thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. I do private readings as well, and energy healings as well. So if you're interested in that, check out my website, and I will leave that link below this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.